Hi everyone. So today we have a conversation with my friend Myla Siddique. She is an incredibly talented person working in the tech industry, and her story is just so inspiring. She has such a strength of character, and she really shows that spirit, that tenacity, where she's gone from experiencing living in social housing, homelessness, and these dreams she had as a child, she has made a reality now. All these like pinch me moments that we talk about, it's just beautiful to hear. Let's get straight into it, and I'll see you on the other side. So Myla,
Yeah.
I'd love to start by asking you, what does it mean for you to be befriending fear?
Like, I've always thought, like, if somebody says I can't do something, I'm going to just go and do it anyway. So, like, got quite a few times I've done that, like being in tech as a self-taught person. I taught myself off YouTube.
That's cool.
And, like, no GCSEs, no nothing, working in a call centre. I just thought, why not go for it and see what happens? So I went for that. I was really persistent because I just like to think that I can do anything if I want to do it, even though there's a chance I might fail. Like, I remember when I took the interview for that job, you needed like a data science degree or a maths degree equivalent. That was scary, but I just thought, what's the harm in trying? So
nice.
Yeah, I did that and been in that career now for 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Starting from just teaching yourself on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Thanks. Yeah, 7 years I've been in it now. And I just can't believe, I mean, now it's easier with AI. But if I had AI back then, I think it would have made things a lot easier. But if I didn't try that, the trajectory of my life, not just my career, my life actually, would have been completely different.
What made you think, like, I could do that? Let's try it.
I met a girl in my job. She used to sit in the canteen on her own. I'd sit with her and like just talk to her. And I was like, what do you do? And she goes, I'm a data scientist. I was like, how can you be a scientist with data? Like, she kind of explained it to me. And then, because I'd worked in business for a while, she's like, you should give it a try. So I was like, I'm up for anything. That's what it is. That's what made me go for it. Because why not? Why wouldn't you want to try something? So people describe me sometimes a bit tenacious. It's like, I like to just see how things can happen. I'm naive enough to believe that I can do anything I want to, especially if the world or whatever tells me I can't do it.
Is that almost like it fires you to be like, actually, I'm going to show you.
Even if I didn't want to, now I'm going to do it.
I was like, full pivot. Now
exactly, I didn't want to be a butcher before, but now you told me that
I can't
be a butcher, I'm going to
watch me.
Well, I wouldn't get that far.
Data science, that sounds more
exactly. I'm just sticking to data science. But that's one of the biggest things I've done.
That's cool though. That's a good way of like experiencing befriending fear.
Exactly.
That tenacious approach.
With careers, exactly, because you can even change it now. I mean, with like the way AI is growing, who's to say that my career won't become not redundant as such, because I don't think the jobs would go yet, but maybe it won't be seen as skilled as it is now to do that kind of job. I don't want to, maybe it wouldn't be the same career I stay on. Maybe I do something else now, because maybe AI has given us a freedom that I can actually do something else.
Yeah,
but it makes sense. Into something else.
It's like it's the more human bit that can't be replaced.
That's
like evolve that way.
Yeah, exactly. And my dream is to open a cafe. I mean, every person from Manchester. Like, you see the amount of cafes that I got. Like,
and how have you navigated fear in your life so far?
I think the situation of like being in care and foster care and just care homes is knowing that you have to do this because no one is coming to save you, and you pretty much have to make a choice to do something, because otherwise the outcomes could be completely different. There's no safety net, right? There's no going back. You couldn't just quit my job and just take a gap year with what, like, backup, with what money. There's no choice but to navigate it. And it's made me deal with things now really easily. That's probably why I could take the job in tech, because I can pretty much do anything. So when I left my care home when I was 17, I could have stayed in my local hometown, but I actually chose to move to Manchester because I went to college there, and I just thought that would be a great place to set up. I can meet people from like different cultures and different mindsets. So I choose to move out completely from my hometown and start again somewhere else. So, and that worked out quite well. I've been in Manchester ever since, 2015. So it was a great choice. And I remember the way I did it, because I've always been like this. I called 16 years old in my care home. I called the local MP because we were supposed to move out to another home for kids, but older kids in Oldham. And I just didn't want to be in the area. I wanted to move to the big city because there's more to do and like different people. And I don't know why I thought, let me call him. He came within a couple of hours and he's like, it's because I've never had a call from a kid before, especially in care. And he's like, what do you want? So I told him what I wanted and he made it happen.
That's amazing.
He made it happen. Wow. So it's because of him, because I was actually under the care of Oldham Council. So they have the responsibility to house you and they have the funds allocated to house you. I wasn't under Manchester's responsibility, but I got myself moved out of it all because I chose to do something that, and I don't know where I got that idea from, but I will literally try anything to make something happen.
Yeah, it's that tenaciousness you're talking about. You're just like, this is the life I want to move towards.
This, Like, how am I going to do that? I'll find out how to do that, and I'll call anyone, and I'll speak to anyone, and I'll find a way to do it, because you can't tell me that I can't. Because I'll find a way to be in Manchester. Yeah. And I've stayed in Manchester since then.
That's so admirable. They're like, you're in a life circumstance where like it could have been very easy to just like admit defeat. Yeah. But you're like, actually, no, I want to go for these things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I want to be out of the area, and I got out of the area. It's great. Yeah. Like, you're not surrounded by the same minded people in your local town and with their ambitions or like thereof. Yeah. You're in a completely different place. Because I went to the Manchester College, I just thought it'd be a lot easier there and there'd be better jobs there for me, because I had to start working as well when I was 17. Yeah. So it was good to be there.
More opportunities.
Yeah. 100%.
How did it feel when you got the decision, like from the MP, they supported you to go there?
I couldn't believe it, but also I've always been cheeky enough to think, like, how can they say no? Right? Like, why did they say no? And I made a really good case for it. Like, they had so many other, because I had an allowance, obviously being a kid in care, they were like, okay, if you really want to be in Manchester every day, we could just pay for your taxi to go into Manchester every day. Why would you do that? That's a waste of money. Yeah, bad for the environment. Yeah, exactly. Just get me there. It felt great. Listen, the grass isn't always greener. It wasn't simple in Manchester, but I knew that it would be a step closer to where I wanted to be, because I didn't want to be in my hometown. I just wanted to be somewhere else, even though like there was slightly less support in the home I was going to, because it was a hostel. I just knew it would be better than where I was going to go. I think my situation with these questions is quite different, because it's as someone who is on their own trying to like learn through these circumstances. So I've definitely learned through fear just how you would do something when there is no other support. So yeah.
Was being in the hostel itself a scary experience?
It was different. So what they don't tell you is, firstly, being in care home is not Tracy Beaker. I don't know who said that, but it's not right. Exactly. It's not the same. It's not. It's fun because you're like with 7 other kids. Well, Myron anyway, we're with 7 other kids. And they're all different. They're all different ages, and you live with them. They're not your siblings, but it's like you might as well be, because you're all living together.
A weird ass family.
Yeah, exactly. Weird ass family. I say all different cultures. They were all British, and I wasn't. So I was the only person who wasn't. Okay. So it was like quite different. Like, one of the things that was quite different is because of my mum's side is Bangladeshi. We eat with our hands, like chicken and rice. Yeah. I remember the kids used to be like, "Why are you eating like that?"
So watch me eat.
Yeah, I was like, do you guys not eat like this? But also like learning different cultures, like the Sunday roast. One of my care workers was from Liverpool. She used to make us a stew called scouse. It's like a beef stew. It just felt like a lamb curry with no seasoning to it. It was really
a white person curry.
It had Worcestershire. Worcestershire sauce in it, like something like that. So it's stuff like that. And then the hostel was quite different. So in the care home, you have care workers. You have one that looks after you, and the food is provided. Hostel was completely different. No care workers. You get some support workers that are there for a few hours, but you don't really. There's no food.
So you
You
just
got to sort it out yourself. Yeah.
Wow. So you're cooking for yourself at like 17?
Yeah, but also buying your food. So they
Oh
don't
my
explain to
God.
you things, and I hope they get better about it now. And one of my goals in the future is probably to like open a charity or a signpost organisation that helps kids know like what to do, because they don't tell you. So I moved out when I was 17 because you legally can't be 18 in a care home because you're not a child.
Oh, so you're acting like an adult, but you can't be there as an adult.
Yeah, exactly.
That's wild.
So it's a children's care home.
Okay.
Not an adult care home. So yeah, at 17 they will try and move you out. Just because you cannot be there at 18. Halfway house, hostel, secure accommodation, B&B. So the one in Oldham that I was originally going to get moved to was halfway house, what they call it. But the one in Manchester was run by a charity, and it was actually a hostel. So it had 17 to 25-year-olds either been in care, or also some people from prison as well who were in care. Like I think it's a youth prison or however that works. So you're with them. They were a bit different because it's older kids.
Yeah.
I don't know, they were a bit different. They were a bit scary. I
had a different life.
Yeah, exactly. I was just a girl. I was like
just trying to get into tech.
Yeah, exactly. But back then. So yeah, they didn't tell you. So obviously when I moved into my care home, I didn't know that I actually had to start buying food. But at that point, I actually didn't have a job. I had a job originally. I was working at Hollister whilst I was going to college, but I'd left that job. I didn't know that I needed a job for this, and I didn't know about benefits either.
Wow, so much to learn. Like, why would you know this?
Exactly. So I move in the first week, and I'm like coming downstairs, expecting to go into the kitchen, and there's food. There's no food. There's no food. So what am I going to do? So I had to apply for benefits. Learn about that. Came by like a couple of weeks later, but yeah, it was a completely different experience. I really had to adult up. At 17.
That's deep. And like you're a child at that point. Like you're not like equipped.
I wasn't equipped, but I learned to be equipped because you had to. And my social worker at the time, she didn't really explain it either. So I told her, like, I have to wait for these benefits now. I need some food. So she used to she'd get some stuff from the staff cupboards at work, and she's like, I shouldn't really be doing this, but I'll get it for you. But I'm like, surely there's a way for you guys didn't really tell us. The system is so messed up. But if you didn't tell me, how am I supposed to know?
And then if you're waiting for your benefits to come in, what
are you doing? But they didn't do anything. There were no like extra funds or anything to help. So like
that's really scary.
I did have good friends back then. So here and there, like friends would like give me food, or I'd go to their house and give me food. But or a packet of sugar downstairs in the kitchen. So sometimes if I was hungry, I'd just like get a tablespoon of sugar and I'd eat it, and then that would do me for the day, 100%. Wow. But then eventually I got benefits, and it was like £30 a week, £35 a week, so £69 a fortnight on benefits. College bus pass was £15 a week.
So half of your food. So you're living off like £10 a week. Yeah.
So I actually dropped out of college. No. Just because I was like, I need to eat.
You can't afford to travel to college?
Yeah. I'm like, do I want to eat properly, or do I want to go to college? So from then, this is the whole fear thing. You just have to keep going. And I think this is why I'm like probably so good at it now, because I've been in these situations where you have to make a decision. So I dropped out of college, and I'm like, I need to get a job. Yeah. That's what I need to do, because I also didn't want to be on benefits, because everyone in care was on the benefits that I was in that hostel, and I was like, I don't want to be in a cycle. So I got an apprenticeship. I had connections in the council. I used to volunteer for Greater Manchester Youth Council and the Oldham Children in Care Council. And I had something called a children's champion. So she was the director of safeguarding in Oldham. So it was like senior members of the council would look after some of the kids in care. So somebody had like really senior people in the police that would be looking after them. So I contacted them like, look, I need a job. So she got me an apprenticeship in youth or care focused company, which was really good. I didn't appreciate it back then, but it was a really cool job because it's towards us. But really the apprenticeship was actually like, can you set up the meeting room? Okay, yeah. Can you take the notes?
Glorified receptionist.
Yeah, it was not glamorous. So like, can you make everyone the coffees in the living room? Like, what's that normal? I actually don't know.
I think for an entry job, that is like a good one to get.
Like, this is what we're doing. Like, can you set up the meeting room now? Like, okay, make sure the biscuits are there. Yeah. So I did that after. So since then, it's like, I've literally jumped from benefits was quite safe, but I didn't want to be in the safety cycle. Yeah, I wanted to get off it, so I was on that for like 3 months, and I was like, I need pure security, and I need more than this, so I can get out of the hostel as well.
Create your own safety
net.
net.
Exactly. And because of that job, I did move out of the hostel, and I live with students, which is a whole other story. But you want to talk about fear. Fear is living with students.
Really?
Students are crazy. And students are messy and dirty.
Yeah, not what you like.
No.
So that's been like a lot of change all at once. Like, how has your relationship with change been?
Oh God, we're like best mates.
Yeah.
Things will just keep changing. Like even in foster care, you're moving from a couple of different foster homes, care home, hostel. It's completely different. Even your social workers, you get to know somebody, and then they've changed up, and you've got a new one, and then you've got a new one, and you've got a new one, and you're building a connection, and they know you, and then you're moving into a new one. So it's the constant of moving. There's no like nothing really tying you down. Also quite freeing. You've got nothing to tie you down. Yeah. Got no one that you're coming home to. You've got nothing. So you can kind of do anything. Yeah. Now that I think about it, because I didn't do that, I probably should have spent a year abroad, but I've had to be able to be good with it. I'm not shocked by change. I don't freeze. Oh, yeah. I deal with it quite well. Yeah. Because it's pretty normal to me. So it's because of it, I'm quite detached from change. If something happens, I'm like, okay, well, what am I going to do about it? How are you going to evolve with it? That's probably like straight into survival. Like, well, how do I get out of this? Yeah, I can very relate to that. So it's always like action, action, action. Yeah. Never just like sit and experience it. Some people like really, really panic and freeze and like, oh no, something's changing. What do I do? I'm like, straight into fight. It's like, I'm good at this one. Yeah. This is what I know how to do. Yeah, I'm really good at this. Maybe I can help you. Yeah. But it's like, it's helpful in the world that we're in to kind of that be your auto response. Yeah, of like, well, let me pivot, let me keep going. Yeah, that's probably why I can keep pivoting. Same with like being in tech. I can pivot into that because I can just change really easily. Yeah. Also, like, change who I am. That's really another thing. Like, being in care, I've always had this thing, like, I never wanted anyone to know when I was out and about. I don't know what, like, yes, I do know what stereotypes they probably have of kids in care who've been in that, like, maybe feel like we're a bit rough or stuff like that. And, like, so I've always, like, spoken really well. I've always dressed really well, tried to come across a bit better and, like, change who I am in front of other people. Find something to relate to, something to talk about, something in common. So I don't have to talk about me. So I have to talk about something else. It's safer to talk about them. Exactly. So I'm quite good like with that adaptability now because I have to always change in front of people. But now that I'm older, I don't care. I'm very open about it. Do you feel more connected to like who you are now? Yeah. Yeah. And like that's why I can talk so blasé about it now. It's not like, oh my God, a sad story. It's like, this is actually my life. Yeah, why would you be sad about something that's who you are? It's made me me. And it's like a pretty cool, like, story. Yeah. It's very adventurous. Yeah, exactly. It's like your villain era. Exactly. I can talk about this. Exactly. So, like, I'm really open about it now. Before, when I was younger, I was a lot more ashamed, probably because I was still in there and I'm not yet proven everyone wrong yet. But now I kind of have proven everyone wrong. I can just say, like, and it's just the shock horror. Yeah. The shock, like, no way. Yeah, I get that. Like, someone at work said to me the other day, like, you're quite posh. Me. I suppose you're very eloquent. Yeah. And you take care of your appearance. It's just insane that they think that. Yeah. But it's like, well, that's their comparison. Exactly. Like, oh, you're really posh now. I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, is it? Thanks. Yeah. Well, I think, like, my equivalent was like I always needed to like be impressive and like interesting. So it's always like I need to do another thing that's like gonna impress everyone. Exactly. Yeah. And I'm like, who am I trying to impress really? The former gifted child. Overachieving. That's me at work. Yeah. Giving up now. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't need to be like my best at everything. Yeah. I can just do like sometimes I need to just do the job and just live my life. Yeah, exactly. We're paid to do the job, do the job well. No use like really like destroying our mental health or like physical health, working late nights, working through lunches, all to just keep proving. It's not good for anyone to keep doing. You get stuck in that cycle. Yeah, exactly. There's no end to that. No. What has been the most important experience in your life so far of like experiencing the fear and choosing to lean into that like inner tenacity that you have? Oh God. I think just in general, there's no like one thing. I've always been an advocate for myself. That's what's important to do. Just keep being an advocate for yourself. You know what's best for you. Even if it means like something is harder. But you'll get there eventually. and it'd be better for you, is doing that. These statistics have changed now, but when I looked at it, it was like, what is it, 33% of the UK's homelessness were kids in care. So it's a very common statistic. Or like 7% back then made it to uni. So very small numbers, and like 50-something% make up the prison system, something like that. How do I ensure I'm not another statistic? It isn't hard to avoid everything, okay? So sometimes you have to like be realistic. But when I was homeless, I get priority being under Manchester Council to be housed. Get priority, they'll put me in a home straight away. This did happen to me back then, and they could have put me in a home, but I'd be on benefits again. You can get a job. I'm back in Oldham on the cycle again,
and you've gone so far.
Or you're in a hostel with dangerous people again.
And
I remember it's the last time Manchester Town Hall was open, because when you become homeless, you actually have to present yourself as homeless to Manchester Council. You have to go there and you have to let them know, give your name, give your details, and you have to tell them. And I remember when I told them, and they put me on the waiting list, I knew what would happen. I'd get housed straight away. But I'd be in a hotel. They don't just house what people think. They're not just refugees or asylum seekers. They house people who are homeless. And they said they'd put me there, but then I'd have to go on benefits. And then I'd be around some dangerous people, because there's everyone that's in there. And I didn't want to do that. So I stayed homeless for a lot longer than I should have been. Either with some of my kind friends at the houses on their sofas, or outside, or with volunteers, different charities. I took the longer route because I wanted a job and I wanted out of the cycle, and I didn't want to be in a dangerous environment again. I found a job at a call centre where you had to work 2 months in hand before you got paid. Every day I had to go. Exactly. And then eventually, February the 4th, 2017, when it stopped and I got my own home, that was just fantastic. The feeling, because I'd done that. I had done that. I had my own wage and my own job and my own home. And that, for me, is really important. And, you know, the whole time I was homeless, because sometimes some of my friends, they would borrow me their clothes and always ask for the nicest stuff. I remember some experience of people asking me for money. And I'd be like, I'm so sorry, I'm also homeless. They didn't know, because I always presented myself well. I went into that job every day. Nobody knew. I just go in, and I just thought, I can come. They're never going to know. And I'm just going to do really well at this. And I'm going to pass, and I'm going to get a full job. And then, so that's really important to me, how I got through that.
What was that like, going in and almost like putting this facade on of just like everyone else?
God, it was so hard. Like, I did tear up a lot when I was there. Like, God, it was awful. Like, also, like, there's little things people don't think about when you are homeless, especially being a girl. Like, where was I going to get pads from? How do you change your undergarments? How do you do all these kinds of things?
Just shower
like things,
things.
Just general things that no one thinks about. So that was so hard. And I think about it now, like, because I'm so grateful for these things now. You don't think about these little details, but God, you meet some amazing people. There was a charity called the Paul. They owned another charity called Night Stop. Night Stop is a place where young people can go and spend the night, and they will house you. They'll give you food. They'll give you fresh clothes and toiletries. And you're meant to be at a different person's house every night. And research myself online to find somewhere that can house me that I would feel safe at. And I found Night Stop myself. My social workers didn't find that for me.
Oh my gosh.
It's actually ridiculous.
You think that'd be like a go-to? Like,
exactly. Because especially knowing that not all kids are the same. There's some people who have more tendency to violence, and then some people like me, literally just a girl. But in the grand scheme of things, quite vulnerable. So I found this charity, and I wrote to Emergency Social Services. I'm like, please, can you try and house me here? Give me a referral. I'm a good girl. I literally had to say, I won't cause any trouble. I'm good. And I literally just want to have somewhere to sleep. And I have a job now. I need to work 2 months without getting paid. And then I won't be homeless ananymore. So don't worry. You don't have to do it for long. I remember, like I was reading the email yesterday. Such a coincidence. I was just randomly thinking about it. So they found one volunteer, and the next night I was meant to be another, because you're meant to keep moving around. It could be different cities, different towns.
Oh, wow.
So they did find me someone, but she was in Oldham, and my job was in Altrincham, so it was like 2 hours away on a tram. But I'd had to do it. She was called Helen. She was so kind. And after a few days, because I was only meant to be at hers one night, but she ended up keeping me for a few days because they couldn't find anyone. I told her my story, and she just really believed in me. And she let me stay there
for the whole 2 months.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Like, I know a lot of it came out of her pocket as well, because she just really believed in me, and she wanted me to do well. So I'd go all the way to work, and you had to stay there till 6. It was 10 till 6. So get up really early for work. It'd be like 6 or 7 a.m. in Oldham.
Yeah.
Come back, it'd be like almost 9 o'clock at night.
Just to do it all again?
Come back, yeah. So I'd have to eat, go straight to bed, and I'd have to do it again. I'd do it again for 2 months. I remember every night it was so hard. I was so tired. It was winter. It was dark outside.
It's grim.
It was December and January.
Yeah.
The worst.
Oh, yeah.
It's horrible. And I remember one of my friends coming one time to drop off a new set of clothes. Like, I remember it was 4 pairs this time, so I could swap them around and turn them into different outfits. I had to look good.
It's amazing that you were still leaning into those bits of joy amidst such like a challenging experience.
You have to find it.
Yeah.
But I remember one thing about me, and this is just a really important thing to have to remember, is like, I'm never going to let whatever's happened to me win. Every day that I'm doing something amazing is a day that I'm winning. Yeah. And like, I'm doing something else. So I can't let it get to me.
Very strong sense of like autonomy.
Yeah. It's like, I have to do it for the sake of it. So God, she was so supportive. And like the whole time I was homeless, I didn't have a phone either. So it's like, you couldn't really, it's
free range in the world.
Yeah. So you couldn't be there during the day because it's night stop. It's not day stop. So obviously I was at work during the weekdays. And on the weekends, I couldn't be there till after 6. So like 6:30, you could come back.
Yeah.
So I just used to go in the library. I used to sit in the library. I used to walk around. And I used to read in the library, and I used to come back. Really important achievement. That's something that's honestly really stuck with me, because I actually can't believe that happened to me. Like now, we're in 2026, and that happened. It's May 2016 till February 2017. It's so long ago.
Because you've built such a beautiful life for yourself.
Yeah, I just can't believe it. Definite imposter syndrome. I've got such a cute flat, if I have to say so myself now.
Very fabulous. And even like all your clothes and stuff are always so gorgeous.
I appreciate them. I've always had them. You know, I've always been into like my fashion and how I dress, and I never let that go. Yeah. Even when it was in a difficult situation, I never wanted it to go. Yeah, I still really appreciated it. And like even now, God, it's so hard, especially over every Christmas, when I see homeless people. It's just that sense of like imposter syndrome. It's so hard. Like you can only give so much. I can keep giving, but like there's so many.
There's a limit.
Yeah.
To what you can do. Yeah.
Like Sales had to tell me before. I think even you've had to tell me before. Like I just like
so you can't save everyone.
Yeah, you can't. You feel like you have to, but then like even like my flat now, it's just insane. Like, do I live here?
Is that what the imposter feeling is? Of just like pinch me?
Yeah. It's like, wow, this is my flat. Like it's hard to believe that was like a completely different character in another life, like ages ago, who had this situation, and now we're here. And this is what happens when you navigate through.
It's that like almost like a positive imposter of like, I can't believe this is so good.
You just have to be naive enough to believe that you can, and you will.
Just like not choosing to think, oh, I can't change my circumstances.
Exactly. There's also another like Rumi quote, something like when I was wise yesterday and I thought I can change the world, but I'm wiser today. Yeah. And I changed myself. When you change yourself first, you can't help everyone. You help yourself first.
And it's like a ripple effect.
Yeah.
If you sort out your own like internal domestic
affairs,
everything else just like grows.
There is a funny story though, because I did try and help other people when I was trying to help myself. Because I was like everywhere when I was homeless. I remember like I was like 1.5 months or something in Liverpool. Another like a friend back then had left his uni accommodations. He had still had 2 months rent. He paid on it. So I stayed there for a bit.
Oh, nice.
And the homeless in Liverpool, oh my God, there was a lady I used to see every day. And I remember I did have some cash because, you know, friends were helping me here and there where they could. I'm like, oh God, I used to help her out. Like, I used to give her like some of my food and stuff like this. Didn't let her stay with me because you can't just pull everyone off the street.
Yeah. Good to have some boundaries just in case.
But like, I was trying to help other people. I was like, because she was one of the ones who asked me, like, she was like, I'm homeless, can you help me? And I'm like, I hate to tell you.
I'm also homeless.
You must be the wrong person. Yeah, she didn't believe me. I don't know if she even believed me the whole time, but I was I look good.
Yeah. And it's amazing that like that's such a core part of who you are. And it's like, it is gorgeous to be around. Like you're just like magnetic. I remember when I first met you, I was just like, who is this girl?
Try and lead with joy.
Yeah.
That's it. When I speak to people, I just want to make sure they feel important and like heard. And listen, you're really good at that as well. You're probably the best listener.
No, you're the same. Like, I just come from you and I'm like, everything's restored. So, talking of like joy and things, has that been like your energy source going through all of these experiences? Like, what has like kept you going?
Well, I've just had this crazy idea that I'm just going to be really successful.
Yeah?
Seriously, I always like imagined it. Always known, like I always pictured. I've got quite a vivid imagination. I think my personality type is either INFP or INTP. We really live in our heads. Like I daydream. I daydream. I create my own imaginary world, and I live there. And I've always imagined this other life. And I was saying to my friend the other day, isn't it crazy that like this is what I dreamed of as a little girl? And I eventually got to it. Like I know these are little things like I used to cut out clothes in magazines and was really into fashion. Like I was the art history person and English.
Very creative.
Like there's only ones that I was probably allowed to do like in the family. Like those are the only real careers we were allowed to do. However,
and here you are now in tech.
Yeah, I know. How did that happen? But my actual passion, I've always been quite creative, and I've always loved fashion. And it's like these little cutouts, and that little girl who was really into that. It's like I'm living that now. This is what we watched, the 13 going on 30.
Oh yeah.
I know these teenage movies we watched, like, that's what's kept me going, is because, like, I need to have that, because I promised myself I have that. And I don't want, like, that's why COVID really screwed me up. I'm like, I'm just becoming free. Yeah. And we were in lockdown.
And they were all in cages in the houses.
Yeah, it's like these years were stolen. And now I want to do it now. Like, I want to do that now. Everything I said to do, like, there's no time limit. I need to start now.
Yeah. So it's just that dream of like, this is the life I know I can have.
Yeah, I know I can have it. So I'm going to get it, because I'm like, I'm naive enough to think I can have it. So I will have it.
What do you mean by naive?
Like I always think everything's going to be okay. Even like, you know, people say don't be naive. Like I've literally been in situations that you just couldn't, like,
you couldn't write it.
Shit up. It's like, but I was like, no, but I am. Like I even when I was homeless, I had friends that telling me like, you need to stop like the way you're doing, like, because I was staying at friends' houses and I probably didn't need to. I could have gone into those hotels and B&Bs, but I knew it was unsafe. And like, Myla, you just can't rely on people. You've got to do this on your own, because you are on your own. I'm like, no, I want to rely on my community. Yeah. But also, like, I don't want to go the traditional route, because I know it won't, trust me, I know it won't work out well. And I can do it this other way. And it was harder and it was longer and it wasn't easy. Yeah. But I did.
And you've now got that community that like truly supports
there were people who really helped me. I'll never forget people who always helped me, like even like some people's mums and like dads and parents who really, like one of my bestest mates since I was a kid, Asal, she really like, you met Asal as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember her mum did my first grocery shop when I moved into my hostel.
Aww, that's gorgeous.
Because I literally, I remember telling her the situation, like, there's no food.
Yeah, and like mum mode activate. Like.
Yeah, like I remember it was an Asda shop and we got quite a few things. And like it's the first thing she did. And I just remember like, this is the community. This is what it's supposed to be about. We shouldn't, I did do a lot of things alone, but we shouldn't have to do things alone. And there were people that definitely helped me. I had so many friends who did, who helped me in any way they can, but I had to do it myself eventually. Yeah.
But it's like, as you say, you don't have to do everything by yourself. Like, people actually like to help.
Yeah.
So it's like, they like it when you ask.
And it's funny when I think about it, because they were all my age. We were all just little kids trying to, like, do the impossible. Like, we were like 16, 17-year-olds trying to help each other.
Pretending to be grown.
Like, you can stay at my house. Yeah. I'll just check with my mum.
Mum will sort it out.
Yeah, their mum was probably like,
got a second sister. Like. Yeah. How do you imagine the next phase of your life?
I'd definitely be more relaxed. Like I've done the overachieving now. We've seen what it does. God, very hard. Yeah, like you know when you're going ham as a girl. God, first thing that impacted us our hormones, which don't have an easy ride, do we?
Gone. Yeah,
period gone. Yeah. Breakouts here. You know,
issues.
Exactly, stomach issues, bloating. 10 months pregnant. You know,
so sad.
Yeah, and then you layer onto that like trauma, like the effects it has on the body. We actually can't live like anyone else right now.
No.
We actually have to just take our time
We need extra care.
We need extra care. The next phase of my life is definitely more gentle. Maybe in about 5 years, I'd love to move to Europe. I want to be somewhere with the sun. I really want to be away from here. I want to have the freedom to wake up every day and go for a walk. Go for a walk up the mountains. Hear the water. The water's so calming. I love mountains and I love water. So those are two things I just want to be around, and definitely taking it easy, and also just thinking like, what else can I do? What can I do now? Like, I can pivot. It's like never too late, and I've done it so many times. So it's just figuring out how to slow down. Definitely how to slow down, how to relax, and what's next.
Kind of hard. We were talking about this before, like hard relating to that right now. Just like it's all been like hustle. Gotta like make myself safe. Gotta be safe. Gotta like, and now I'm like, whoa. Like, ironically, if I just let that go,
your body will feel safe. Just stop living in fight or flight.
But saying, okay, I'm gonna stop, and then actually doing it, and your body realizing that it's safe is totally different.
Even like small things like eating on time without distractions,
circadian rhythm, and
and don't just I can't be asked making breakfast, so I'm not going to eat it. That's one thing I literally had to do. I've had to force myself to like eat at strict times. Don't delay. Don't like when I've been stressed with work, I've just like ignore all my hunger cues. I just like no, I'm
survival mode.
Like because you're going ham, or like just like making the wrong decisions because my cortisol's been so high because of work. Just in the evening, just ordering a burger and then be done with that. You know, some days it's needed. But like it's like not good long term.
If that's the routine.
I did do that at the start of my career. I remember because I was trying to prove myself when I first got into tech. I'd literally order a burger at lunch. I'd be hungry at 5 o'clock, so I'd order a burger. I'd stay till about 7 or 8 o'clock in the office trying to work. I'd get home, and what would I do? Order a burger. Or a takeaway. That's literally what I do. And I wasn't looking after myself. I soon found out about that.
The cost is there. Who are you trying to prove it to?
Oh, to them. Like, I was not meant to be hired in that team, especially back then. I was initially rejected when I interviewed because they were meant to hire somebody with a data science or maths degree. Or at least experience, but definitely some kind of degree. And I'm like, hey, I'm a high school dropout. I don't even have my GCSEs. But I was definitely, it did take a lot of time. It is hard. Coding isn't easy. Now it's a lot easier. You've got the help of AI, but back then it isn't. You literally had to do it all yourself. It's like doing like a mental health maths exam, problem solving all day, every
qualification
day.
As well.
No qualifications, not done maths in a long time. Not got anything behind me. So I really wanted the chance. And I had to back then. I had to put the time in to really give myself, because I had to pass. It was a trial. There was no guaranteed job.
So you were literally trying to like prove that you are good enough.
I took a slight pay cut to get the job as well. And then I passed. I got promoted, and then I left that job, got promoted again. I have a more senior role now. I'm a senior. So it worked. But now it's like, hey, I'm back there now.
That was necessary for then. And now it's how can I slow down?
Exactly. You know, at work they were proposing like a 24-hour hackathon in the tech department, like who wants to get involved. I would literally never do that. I'm not staying up for 24 hours. Do you know what that would do to me? Oh, you'd be like a next month dead. The havoc that would wreak on my body. And like my manager's like really trying to encourage us all to get involved in it.
That feels really unhealthy.
No, I would not do that. Back then, maybe I would have, but it's like absolutely not. Like I am not. Like I don't care if it looks amazing on my CV. But like, I won't do that now.
I guess it's like your priorities have changed. You're not willing to sacrifice.
100%.
I love that. Final question: what has been like the biggest lesson for you that you would love to share with everyone?
A lesson is like not to waste time. I shouldn't really blame my younger self for circumstances. Like I was literally, it was my first time at life, didn't know what to do. I wish I didn't drop out of school. I wish I didn't do that. I wish I'd stuck at college no matter how stressed I was. And I wish I'd just made some better decisions back then. Yes, I shouldn't blame myself because, you know, whilst other people would have had like safety nets, I didn't. But if I did it again, I wish I just got my head down. Genuinely.
Stayed in school.
Or like my school was like like awful. When I went into care, like everyone was picking on me. That's why I dropped out, because it was like a joke. Tracy beat a joke.
Oh yeah,
it was like really like in a small town. Everyone found out. I was just really embarrassed. So, but the problem with social services and care is like they didn't see this girl, and I was quite intelligent. If I do say myself, in school, and they didn't see this girl who's got potential, like want to get me back in education. They kind of just let me be. I wish somebody back then would be like, no, let's move you to a different area in a different school. You do need to finish it. See it through. I wish I saw that through, and I wish I saw college through. The 3 colleges I dropped out of, at least one of them, then it wouldn't have taken as long or been as painful to get there. Even the apprenticeship, I left my apprenticeship. I was just too stressed out. I couldn't carry on. But I think if I knew what I knew now and what would happen next, I would have just carried on. That's the thing, like, don't waste time. You can't get time back. So just get your head down and focus.
Like, finish the education.
Yeah, don't wait for life. Start living life. Don't wait for it. And you've only got one, and the years go by really quick.
Yeah.
So I think that's a lesson.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Yeah. That's everything. Oh, so thank you so much. I love that. It's a pleasure.
I'm going to met you now. I'm really good.
Yes.
She's in there.
What?
Oh, is she? Why do that?
Your drink is down there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've been on my knee the whole time.
Yeah, same.
She's not 21 anymore.
No, we're not. We're getting old.
Okay, stop. There we have it. That was our incredible Myla. I took so much from that, as well as just an immense respect for her tenacity and the way she's gone through life. Is just like that drive of, even when she was young and calling that MP and asking for what she needs, is such a lesson of, when you know what you want, just go for it. Just find the ways to do it. Don't allow your sort of environment to dictate what your options are, and to embrace that change, to always be comfortable with pivoting is such a useful skill in life. I will certainly be, when I next face like a challenge, be applying that mindset of like how Myla goes about things and thinking, what can I do? What are my options available to me? Who can I engage with? That sense of community and like finding the people that can support you and how you can support them is such a brilliant way of being. And I would love to hear your thoughts on this conversation in the comments below, and I'll speak to you soon.